One thing I can't stand in society is weak people, especially weak men. It's something that's been normalized way too much in society. Why is it so normal for a man to be addicted to porn and addicted to masturbation, addicted to smoking, addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol? Why is that so normalized and glorified in this day and age, even fornication? All these things that are not of God. And not to be on too much religious rants, these are just things that destroy your soul, destroy your spirits. And this form of weakness, it has to go. I want to tell you, for example, when I was still masturbating, when I was still watching porn, I was the weakest, the lowest, most disgusted version of myself, and I wasn't respected by society. I was looking like a nerd. I didn't have the value that I have today. But when I stopped masturbating, when I stopped watching porn, my life, I made a vow to God. I was like, listen, I'm never going to go back to this. I feel disgusted by doing this. It made me feel horrible. Like, I could just feel that like I'm draining my power. I felt weaker every time I released my semen, every time I watched those videos. And when I tell people today that I have not masturbated for the past 3 years. I'm 20 years old now. I've not done that since I was 17 years old. A lot of people look at me like, whoa, you did what? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? And the truth is that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You can do all things with God on your side. And there's nothing impossible with God. With man, these things may be impossible, but with God, everything is possible. And I'll tell you, when I changed my life that day, I said to God, listen, I don't want to go back to this thing that's made me feel weak, disgusted. I want to be a better version. I want to be the man that you've made me to be, the man that I have the potential to become. And then I noticed things that started to change. My testosterone went up, so I put on more muscle quicker. I got stronger quicker. I got faster, I got smarter, and I started to become more of an asset, not just to myself and my own life, but to other people. I'm able to do things now where I'm helping other people because of the 360 transformation I've made on my life. And that 360 transformation would have never came if I continued to drain my semen, to drain my power, and to continue on masturbating. So, listen, I was talking to my girl about this yesterday, but I was telling her the way I managed to do this, and then she was surprised that I did it. And it's a thing where I forget how common it is for people to masturbate in today in society, because I've been away from it for so long. I've been away from the destructive sides. I eliminated. First of all, I want to tell you, if you want to do this successfully, you have to eliminate all distractions. That's phase one. I had to delete things like Twitter, Reddit, and on Instagram, you see like all these beautiful models that are looking that satisfy the lustful eyes, and they provoke that spirit of lust in a man, and it makes you want to then go to the hub and go to the links, and you go to the OnlyFans, you go to this, you go to that. And you should never buy OnlyFans, by the way. You should never do these things because it destroys your soul, destroys your spirit. But you have to limit all distractions, eliminate the distractions, realize that you're in that place of weakness, realize you need to change, and then eliminate all of those distractions. Once you've eliminated those distractions, you're on the way to getting better. Tip number 2, you want to use your sexual energy to your benefit. Now, when you have the urge to commit lustful desires like having sex with girls or masturbating, these things come from sexual energy. Sexual energy is very powerful, and you have to learn to transmit that energy into productive things, because energy, understand that you might have been taught this in science, but energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred. So you have to transfer that energy into something productive, something that is going to benefit your life, not something that's going to drain your life, but something that's going to add life to you. So for example, I took all that sexual energy, all that frustration, all that just just that energy, and I put it into working out. I put it into bettering my body. I put it into bettering my mind. I put it into educating my mind and how to be financially literate, how to be smart, how to build my credit, how to make money, how to save money, how to better my body, how to better my mindset. I put all that energy into becoming a better man, and that has led me to where I am today. I'm on holiday in France. It's beautiful. The weather's nice out here. Like, look at me, man. I'm enjoying my life, and that's because I put my energy into productive things. I wouldn't have got to this place right now if I was just wasting my energy. But you have to transfer your energy into things that are going to benefit your life, brother. And when you start to do this is going to change your life in a 360 direction. Now, stopping to masturbate and becoming a better man is something that you need God's help for, and it's not something that you can do by yourself. It is written in in the Holy Bible that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, and there's nothing impossible with God. So you need to go to Him, seek Him for help on this matter, seek Him for help on this place where you're struggling in your life, and then just get the help you need from God, and He will help you hold your hand through the process. Let me be a living example that you can do it. You know, I've went back to them things, and over the years I've matured and looked dabbling more into fornicating with a different woman. But these things did not provide satisfaction to my soul, nor neither did porn, neither did masturbation. These things were damaging my spirit and my soul. But only the light of Jesus Christ, the light of God, and His righteous ways can edify and add light to your soul, because God is the light of the world, and that light is now in me, because I'm now an example to others that you should be following the righteous ways of Jesus Christ, and be leaving behind the things of the world, leave behind the smoking, leave behind the alcohol, leave behind the masturbation, leave behind all those things, brother, and focus on becoming the man you always meant to be. And this discipline is not just the discipline you'll gain from this is not just in the gym, but it's in every area of life. It's in every area where you are struggling, every area that you're weak in, every area that you're damaging your spirit, soul, and body. And then you'll begin to strengthen your spirit, soul, and body, and become the man that God intended you to always be. So remember, eliminate the distractions, seek God, ask for His help on this matter, and realize as well that where you were, realize your weakness, and then seek God to eliminate that weakness for you. Enjoy my holiday here, but even on holiday, stay focused, stay disciplined, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay ready, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one.